Hey, good morning, everyone. James with Team Finish Strong here this morning doing a group ride and finding that the group ride is not started yet. Zwift is having some problems this morning, so we're gonna try to fix that really quick. So for those of you who are on the stream looking to ride this morning, I'm gonna go ahead and send out the invite again. And unfortunately, I think this invite is going to be closest I can get to the current time is we'll say 8:35 or 8:37 is the closest time that I can do. So for the two of you gentlemen who were interested, you're going to get a new invite, and just go ahead and accept that. And I'm going to be sending it out right now. All right. Okay, and whoa! I had 1 second to join the meetup, and it looks like my meetup opportunity may have just passed me by. We're having some problems here with Zwift, folks. My apologies. There we go. All right, so I am in. All right, gentlemen, we can try it again here. Okay. You know, there's so many different things that have to happen in order just to get a meetup to work, and then add on top of it the complexity of a live stream. So, all right, looks like we got a couple of folks ready for this meetup this morning, and we're just going to go ahead and get ready to get started. So we got actually two meetups this morning. One that was supposed to be at 8:30, which we're running a little late now on this, and then one at 10. So hopefully we'll be able to get a good hour in today. Based off of my current training status, I'm going to need to keep it a little bit on the light side today because I'm doing two events. So for me, I'm going to keep it at around 2.0. And we'll just go from there. Might have to evaluate it and change it if necessary. So, Ben, I hope you're able to join. I'm looking here, trying to see what maybe, I think you may be trying to comment here. Oh, okay. All right, looks like we got everybody. Okay, great. I see three of us here. So we have three who joined for the first event. It's still possible if you receive an invitation to join the second event. So don't hesitate to join up. It'll start promptly at 10 o'clock. That one I think will work out better. And I've been working on trying to get Discord working. So I will say this: if you join the event and you are interested in Discord, I can post the link to the Discord for you. So let me know in the live stream. Let me know in the live stream that you want to do that, okay? And we'll make sure that you get on Discord. Can't promise you that it's going to work any better than last time, but we're going to give it a try. All right. Well, nothing like waking up to IT issues first thing on a Saturday morning, right? You know, having been in IT for gosh, almost my whole life, it's like, you know, getting a call on a Saturday from the office is like every IT person's worst nightmare. You know, it's like, okay, what do I got to come in on a Saturday to fix? So, yeah, let me tell you, not fun. Not fun. All right. Well, hopefully the technical issues will be over and done with. Now it's just the human issues, these legs, my physiology. See if it'll hold up to 3 hours of riding today. So I haven't even done any warm up yet this morning, fellas. So we're gonna take it out of the blocks nice and easy. Not even sure how many watts I'm doing here. I'm doing like 50 watts right now. So we're just going to take it easy. We've got, I think, a lap around Innsbruck Ring, and then we're heading up into the hills, which hopefully we'll get to the summit by 1 hour. I think we can do it. I think we can get to the summit by the end of the group ride, and then if you gentlemen want to enjoy Innsbruck and explore, you can. I'm certainly going to take advantage of the downhill, get some extra 3 kilometers, and we'll go from there. All right, we're about ready to head out. If any of you, good morning, Craig. I see you in the chat. Guys, if you want to communicate back to me, you can communicate back to me through the chat. I probably should have brought my trusty keyboard closer so that I can type. I don't know how much good it's going to do me. I usually can't do that in a ride, but we'll see. All right, let's see here. Okay, folks, we're going to take it out nice and easy. Okay, Craig, that's because of the buffering of the live stream, so just keep that in mind. Go by this. Always go by the Zwift app. Always go by the Zwift app. Okay, that's going to throw you. That will definitely throw you off. It's inherent with any kind of live streaming, whether you're on live television or live YouTube channel, you're going to have a broadcast delay. All right, Craig. Craig's leading us out this morning. So I'm thinking what we're going to do, Ben and Craig, at least for my part, I'm going to keep it about 1 to 1.5 for the first few minutes, and then we'll ramp it up to 2.0 once the heart rate comes up. Nice and chilly this morning. You guys ready for some snow today here in South Carolina? I heard we might be getting some. And I think I'm close enough to the rain, sleet, snow line to see some precipitation today. I just don't know when it's coming in. So, although I have all grown adult children now, I think some of them are still fans of the snow, even though they all have to drive in it now, like me. Parents' revenge. And so now they'll understand from a parent's point of view why snow days are not such a fun thing. We still got to earn a living. Still got to get out there in the world and get our errands done. This will be the first time we will have had any threat, I think, of snow. No, wait a second. Wait a second. Did we get snow in January? Did we get snow? I think my wife mentioned while I was on that trip to Hawaii that you guys might have got a dusting of snow. So I missed that one. All right. Legs are feeling like we could go ahead and move on up to about 1.5. Oh, look, I got an Aero helmet. So I've really been trying to, we're going to go a little bit on the lighter side. At least I as the pace setter, are going to be going a little bit on the lighter side today. I have been noticing with my training status some signs, some warning signs of overtraining is starting to creep back in. I did kind of push myself a little hard this week on Tuesday. And I think I did not give myself enough rest days after that. I think that's what we might be doing. So because this is not a rest day, this is a ride day, I'm going to have to kind of ratchet it down just a little bit today. Less than what I had hoped. I had hoped that we could have done some efforts like up the leg snapper, but I really don't want to. I don't want to go back down that dark hole like I did over the summer into a severe case of overtraining and then end up having to completely scrap my training and start all over again. So it's been tough. It's been tough. You know, as you get older, you just can't do what you used to be able to do. You know, a few years ago when I started riding, I would do hard group rides, 30-mile group rides, back to back, 3 days in a row. and I'd be exhausted, my legs would be sore, but I just bounce right back. But I'm not bouncing back like I used to. So that's the way of life, I think. All right. So unlike the next group ride, which is a distance ride, we're going to try to complete a route badge at 10 o'clock. It's 37 mostly flat miles, or 61.8 kilometers. And so unlike that, we're going to do a set distance today. Sorry, Ben. I didn't mean to leave you back here, buddy. Sorry about that. Greg, I don't know if you realize this, but you're a minute ahead of us. I'm checking in on everybody here. Best thing to do, Craig, if you're new to Zwift, is to look on the right-hand side of the screen. I'm sorry, my left, you guys is right on the screen. And you'll see the rider list highlighted in green, and that'll show all of us. Best thing to do is not to try to follow me on your Facebook app or YouTube screen, because that is a delay. That's delayed from reality. So just pay attention to your Zwift application, and we'll be able to stick together. Okay? All right. Well, this is interesting. We're going on the left-hand side of this thing. We should be taking a right-hand turn. Maybe we're doing the Innsbruck ring at the end. If that's the case, my apologies. We're doing the Innsbruck ring at the end because we will never get to it. I think we will probably end up spending all of our time. That's what it's going to be, folks. Ah, man, I did not know the UCI short lap started with the climb. I was hoping it was going to end with the climb. But it makes sense. The finish line is in Innsbruck, so looks like most of our time is going to be spent climbing this morning, guys. So since we are already on the climb, then this is going to apply, and that is that you guys can climb at your own pace, and we will meet up at the top, okay? Or try to stop at the top if you can. If you go too far past the top, you're going to end up rolling and coasting back down the other side. But we'll try to meet at the top. You guys can get whatever kind of workout you want. It's somewhere between a 15 and a 25 minute. Well, maybe more. It's probably going to be more like 20 to 30 minute effort if you try and figure out pacing. So it's a moderate length climb we're doing today. Our heart rate's a little on the low side, folks. So that could be a sign of I may be deep in the well of overtraining here. I don't know. My heart rate really doesn't go up, folks. May have to just scrap this. So we'll see. We'll see. It should, given that we're only 8 minutes in and I didn't warm up, should creep up slowly. Wow, look at those cars going by. I wonder if that's how fast they. Oh, you guys can't see them on the live stream because it's blocked by the chat window. But in Zwift, they're showing these cars going by at what I would say is probably 100 miles an hour. It looks like almost. All right. Ben, let's see if you can catch up to Craig. He's got a good head start on you. Craig, you're pushing really good there. You're doing good. You can hold 3 watts a kilo all the way up. You're doing really good, brother. You'll be doing really good. As for me, I'm trying to keep it in zone 2 today, which is looking like it's going to be very easy to do with my heart rate so low. Normally, I'd be up above 120, even doing this light stuff here. So, you just got to be careful. All right, there's the KOM timer. I'm predicting about 45 minutes. My thought here, based off of, I think I did this in about 25, 27 minutes maybe. Last time when Greg, if you're watching Greg, when you and I were doing the Octobahn route, we were giving it a pretty decent go. So, all right, there we go. Heart rate's starting to come up a little bit. So anyhow, I am learning, even at my late age here in life. I've only been riding about, now I'm going into my 5th year of riding. So I have been breaking new ground pretty much from day one. You know, first with gains in fitness, and now, as some of you may know, especially those who are engaged in competitive sports, that performance starts to drop off in your 40s and into your 50s. A little bit, you know, gradually in your 40s and then more sharply in your 50s. So I have those 2 conflicting paradigms, I think, at work in my life these past few years. And I have been wondering, you know, when and where I would end up eventually plateauing in my fitness. You know, not having been a cyclist my whole life, at least not a focused cyclist. You know, the recreational cyclist that takes a spin on a Saturday for a couple miles, but nothing more than that. So I am, you know, this is all uncharted territory for me. Well, this arrow is not going to do me much good, is it? At least not for the next 40 minutes. So, like I said, folks, my plans sort of changed this morning based off of my way my body was feeling and reacting to the training I had been doing. Oh, lovely, and the dropout too, huh? That I had to modify today's event. So there it is. Normally we'd see more folks out here in Innsbruck, but considering I don't think today is a regular Innsbruck day for this world. Thank you, Bike Beast. Appreciate it. Need all the drops I can get. This particular world is closed today. So unless you're fortunate like us doing a group ride, some sort of a meetup, then you are not going to be able to enjoy the beautiful sights and sounds of Innsbruck, like so. Let's see. So it's quite a very beautiful world. Wouldn't be a bad place for Zwift to potentially expand, maybe, since they've done such a good job. You know, the Alps out here in, I believe, Austria, right? It's the Australian Alps. So beautiful. I bet there's some other great climbs in the area around Innsbruck that Zwift could add to the offering if they wanted to. So the question is, will I make the KOM before I run out of time? Let's see here. I can reach over and grab the big map. That'll give us at least a little bit more warning before we get there. Well, we got some folks coming down the other side. This reminds me of the pace I did going up Haleakala. Just slow and steady, but I think I was pushing a little more watts. Might have been pushing just a little more watts on Haleakala. Well, Craig has gone so far ahead, he is now off the map. In fact, let's check in on our friends here and see how they're doing. This is Zwift stalking at its finest. Ben, you're looking good. Looking good. All right, you're doing great. You are more than a minute away from Craig. Can't find him. There he is. Craig's moving. He's doing really good. You look like you're almost halfway there, Craig. So, right on, brother. All right. All right. Right on, fellas. And then there's me. I'm the sweeper today. The sweeper and the sleeper. Going at such a low pace today, I don't even really need the fan. It's nice and cool. Nice and cool here today. I'm just going to keep it nice and steady. So, 100%. All right. Well, you get a good workout in there, Craig. That's what this platform is for. You'll learn a lot when you're at 100%. You'll learn where your limits are. You'll learn pacing. You'll learn about threshold, and VO2 max. So those are the spaces. When you're working in those spaces, you get an understanding of how your body responds to certain efforts. It's great to have that basic understanding when you get ready to race in Zwift, because you have to know, if you don't know from your numbers, especially if you don't have a heart rate monitor, you have to know from your body's cues when to back off and when to attack, how to save a reserve for the finish or for a big climb. those are all things to factor in. For me today, my biggest concern is making sure I stay in zone 2, maybe dip into zone 3 occasionally between this ride and the next. So that's how I'm going to pace today. So what I was going to mention, or I had that other idea to share, is that if you're looking to join a group ride, but you really don't want to be to be competitive, like a lot of the Zwift events group rides are. Zwift group rides can be very fast-paced, and oftentimes, even with a group leader, you can have the group fragmenting into various pace groups. Which, if it's big enough, you can find usually a pace group that you're comfortable with, and as long as you know you're trying to do what the stated pace is, if you have a good group ride leader, they shouldn't violate that, and you should at least have somebody to ride with, even if it's just you and the ride leader off the back, which I've seen happen on some group rides. I've seen some very motivated groups take off and leave the ride leader in the dust, which makes you wonder, why did they sign up for that ride? Yeah, that sounds good, Craig. 3 days. I find that if I really am, if I really have done a hard effort, I need probably at least 2 full days off, but 3 would be even better, I think. My problem is I just love riding so much. It's hard for me to put the bike down for that long. You know? So I have to weigh my different competing desires and expectations. You know, there's a part of me who would still like to race, especially in Zwift, and so I need those intense efforts. But they unfortunately take so much of a toll on me physiologically now that I have to weigh whether or not it's even worth it. So. Looks like my heart rate's actually coming down a little bit. And I usually try to reserve Saturdays for my either harder efforts or my longer efforts, because I got Sunday and Monday typically. Not very often you'll find me riding on a Monday. So usually gives me a good couple of days off the bike. Yeah. Any new activity is definitely you're definitely going to feel it. Different muscle groups. I notice that even when I walk or I hike, my body hasn't done it in a while, then no matter how much riding I do, I still have an adjustment to make. So what we're doing here, folks, is a 1 hour group ride that unfortunately started with a KOM. I was hoping to finish it with the KOM, and then we could coast down the other side as a cool down after, but this is going to be unfortunately a different experience for us folks, because if you guys end up waiting up for me, some of you are going to wait several minutes. So I don't know if it's worth it for you guys to pause during your workout for that long of a period of time, I'll leave it up to you guys to decide if that's what you want to do. If that's what you want to do, great. We'll meet back up at the top. We'll roll down together, and then we'll finish up, which is probably going to be, I'm guessing, probably only about 5 to 10 minutes, usable minutes left of the group ride. By the time we get down to the bottom of this hill. So. Just got to keep plugging away here. Oh, dipping my toes into the deep end of the pool here a little bit. I don't think a short effort's going to be a problem. Just get over this steep part here. I'll try to hold 2.5 for a few. Okay. Trying to find a good gear on these steep slopes here. I thought there was a steep section in the middle here. Looks like it's going to get steeper too. I have forgotten what this route's like. Yeah, I think Ben's trying to make some ground on you. Ben's like that. He'll just make steady advances. kind of pushing myself here. A little harder than I wanted to, but got to get through these steep parts. Otherwise, it's going to take forever. That's weird. Looked like someone just appeared in front of me. Mysteriously. That's about how fast I'd be going on this steep part right now. Believe it or not, this effort feels a lot harder than my heart rate is indicating. That's also a sign, I think, that I'm approaching being cooked, which is not good. Yeah, I'm gonna back it off. I don't think my heart rate should be this low for the effort that I'm doing, personally. Especially with how I'm feeling. If I was feeling great, that'd be one thing. I'm going to take this on. See if that helps. All right, through a steep part, so that's good. Hey guys, while we're got the opportunity here, I want to mention that I have Discord set up. So if either of you two already have some familiarity with it, or if you're interested in setting it up, if you have a computer, if you're doing Zwift on a computer and not a mobile device, or maybe you can do it on a mobile device, I don't know. We can look at having Discord work so that we can actually talk to each other on the ride. So if that's something you guys want to try to set up, we can look to try to set that up. As you notice in the live stream, every time I talk, there's a little icon appearing here, and that's Discord working, at least on my end. So we can get that working for you guys. All right. So which one of you guys are at the top already? So I called it right for myself. It looks like I'm going to get there around 36 minutes. And which I guess sort of makes sense. I pushed a little bit harder a couple minutes ago, dropped that time down. So I probably would have came in at about 40 minutes. if I'd kept it steady. And my time is slowly creeping up or down, staying around 37 now. So I guess it's settled in. So that's about the time that I'm going to be showing up, guys. I don't know what time you guys are going to be showing up. Let me see. Ben, you're 2 minutes ahead of me, so you're still climbing. And let's see, Craig, where are you at? You are, gosh, you're within a kilometer, I think. You're just about within a kilometer of the finish. So you're quite a ways up. Quite a ways up. I'm probably about 6 minutes behind you, Craig, is my guess. I just lost another minute going around. It feels like it, doesn't it, Craig? Yeah, 10% is pretty steep, and if your trainer's set to 100% difficulty, you'll feel all 10%. I'm gonna give certain parts of me a break for a second. All right. Well, I have to tell you, you guys are doing great today. You're getting a good workout in. Bet you didn't think most of the group ride was going to be climbing, huh? I wasn't expecting it to be that way either. I thought we'd have more flats at the start. So I take responsibility for that. Sorry, guys. All right, let me get over this hump here. 12% now. Thank you, Tim. Okay. Craig, there you go. You're going to be in 8th place here, or you are in 8th place. You already finished. I think that's what that means. Yeah. Good job. All right. Ben, Craig's throwing the gauntlet down. Good time. That's a good time there, Craig. Decent effort. I still got about 8 minutes to go before I see you guys. Ben, you've got about 5 minutes to go, I think. Looks like we got another little steep part here coming up. Almost out of hydration. Whoops. I'm gonna have to back off here soon, but I was hoping to get over the steep part here. So Craig, I don't know if you went on ahead or if you are waiting up. It's your call, of course. Okay, got through that. Got a little closer to you, Ben. Five more minutes for me. A couple more for you. %. Are you talking about in real life, Craig? You have to go to Europe. Not that I wouldn't mind. Not that I wouldn't mind. There are some beautiful climbs to do in Europe. Absolutely. Absolutely. That sounds very reasonable, Craig. I think we can do it in 5 years. Okay, backing it off. Get my heart rate back down into the 130s again, if I can. You know, the only thing about those efforts that I was doing, my heart rate really should have been up near 160. It's just, I don't know. It's just a little strange, that's all. Just gotta keep an eye on it. All right, I should be getting close. I see we're coming to a point here. Ben, you should already be there. I should be seeing the finish line here soon. Good job, Ben. 34:29. All right, Craig. I hear you, buddy. Yeah, that'll take 30-minute climb is a good workout. I would just keep spinning out for several minutes, and then if you want to head out early, you're more than welcome to. You absolutely are. All right, looks like I'm going to be coming in here at 36:40. Or thereabouts. Okay. Time to rest. Oh, that's beautiful. I wonder if there's really a waterfall there in real life. I doubt it. I doubt there's a big face at the top of Innsbruck with a waterfall coming out of it. Didn't see that part. All right. Okay, Ben. It's doubtful I'm going to catch you on the downhill. We got 13 minutes left. Yeah, I kind of figured we would be just about out of time. That's what it's looking like it's going to be. Oh, don't drop the chain. I don't know if it's going to help or not. At least it'll give me a break. Huh? Yeah, let's use that. Whew, 85 kilometers an hour. Wow, that's faster than out to Zwift. Some parts of out to Zwift. I'm going to try to keep my momentum here to a certain degree. Get to this part, and then I can coast again. Maybe not. Maybe not. All right, looks like I'm going to flip apart here. Getting closer to the bottom. Ben, you're probably already there at the bottom. You're already there, I'm sure. This is where I should have used the arrow, right here. My heart rate's coming down pretty fast. That's good. I think this is the bottom here. Yeah, that's it. All right. Well, guys, it looks like we're all going to finish this out on our own. So, guys, Craig, Ben, feel free to ride at your own pace, and we'll call this one wrap. In fact, I may cut out a few minutes early here because I got a second live stream I got to set up for. So, I'll probably beg off here in a few minutes. I'll end it early. All right, guys. Hey, it's been great riding with you. Always nice to have a little friendly competition, right, on the climbs. You guys did wonderful. I don't know how far ahead you are, Craig, but to answer your question, yes, it will loop, but it's not supposed to loop immediately. I mean, you should be in town. You're probably on the leg snapper, which is only about a 1 to 2 minute effort. So I really wouldn't worry about that, Craig. If you're in town, you're fine. If you're starting to go back up out of town again, well, you may be in for round 2, I guess. Maybe you're that far ahead of us already. I think Innsbruck rig is somewhere between 16 and 20 minutes. So you could be that far ahead. Very well could be. So, yeah, guys, we only got about 7 minutes left. I'm probably just going to start my cool down and then get ready for the next live stream. So for those of you who are interested in the next live stream, if you've been invited, feel free to go ahead and join us. And I'm going to try to work on the Discord. Okay, guys? So, Emiliano, Greg, if either of you gentlemen are joining, which I think Greg, you might be joining. I'm going to take a peek here and see who signed up. If you want to use Discord or try it out, give me a holler in the chat, right up here. Give me a holler up in the chat that you want to use Discord, and I'll try to get it set up. So hopefully I saved enough leg for this additional 61 kilometers. Oh yeah, look at this, guys. They spit you right after the KO, and they send you straight towards the leg snapper. So, oh well. It is what it is. I don't know, do I have the freedom to do a U-turn? on a set course? I don't know how that works. All right, we got a few people signed up for 10 o'clock. Greg, all right, very good. Scott, if you're watching, I got you acknowledging that you're signed up as well. Either of you guys want to use Discord, Let me know in the chat between the events, or you can even let me know now, and I will go ahead and send you guys the link. I'll probably just post it. I'll just probably post it in the chat, and you know, I don't think we'll have any trouble with people on the live stream. But if we do, I'll jump off the bike and handle it. The internet is the wild, wild west. I understand that. You get all sorts of reactions out there. So far, for the most part, I will say, with my live streams in Zwift, I have never met a person I disliked on the live stream. So I got to hand it to the Zwift community. You guys are a very good bunch. That's why I'm very proud to be a part of it. All right. All right. Let's see. Ben, Craig, you guys met up with each other? The times suggested you guys are still far apart, but I don't know if you guys actually have joined back up together or not. No, I guess not. Craig, it looks like you're a few kilometers ahead of Ben, who is about a kilometer ahead of me. And you're probably on that leg snapper right about now. Let's see if I'm right. A little more Zwift stalking here. Yep, you're on the leg snapper. Enjoy. And you're still at 100% effort, Craig. Oh my gosh, you gonna have a cool down, buddy? Wow. Well, you're going strong there. Hey, when you get done, check out your power curve in Zwift. Find out what your FTP is, okay? FTP is your 20-minute effort times 95%. This would be a very good test of that, especially if you went 100%. So I would say give it a go, see what it is. I really didn't want to end my broadcast on the leg snapper itself, but that is looking like where I am going to end up. And I don't think I've actually got enough time to finish it, make it up to the top before it's over. So that's that. All right, Ben, very good. It's my turn now. It's my turn now to do this leg snapper. I don't know, 2.5 minutes, I might actually make it over. Maybe I'll do one more little effort. One more effort. Still got to refill the water bottles, do another live stream. I got to fill 2 water bottles this time. $37 miles. Hopefully mostly flat. All right, time to ramp it up. Minute 37. I don't even think I'm going to make it to the top of this leg snapper in a minute 37. I see you emptying the tank there, Ben. Good job. Well, guys, it's been great riding with you today. I want to thank my teammates, Ben Franklin and Craig Earnhardt, for joining me on this very unique group ride through the streets of Innsbruck, Austria. Guys, we'll catch you on the next one. And Greg, if you're ready for round 2, buddy, just sign up for the second one. I could use some help pulling on the front. I don't think I'm going to make it to the top, guys. I got 12 seconds left. Nope. I didn't make it to the top of Lake Snapper. Oh well. All right, guys. That's a wrap. I won't keep you, those of you who have been watching, I won't keep you on this broadcast any longer. I've got a little bit of housekeeping to do here before the next live stream anyway. All right, guys. Take care. God bless. Have a wonderful Saturday. Those of you who are joining me, I'll see you in about 25 minutes. Take care. God bless. Finish strong.